Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be out in the garden. I'm just going to be doing some tidying up, pulling out some plants, trying to get some of that grapevine at the back, what you can see just taking over the back, and I'm going to try and get some of that out and just giving it a quick general clean up. So as you can see, got my cucumbers here. I don't know why they're starting to yellow up. So all these yellow leaves and that, I want to get all these off. And all the leaves what I don't like the look of. I'll just prune those off, the ones what I can reach anyway. So I hope everybody's fine. I think I might have to put some fertilizer in here, or some blood, fish and bone in here, so I might do that. So I'll just do this and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, so I've got some Epsom salt here, so I'm going to give this a little top dressing of Epsom salt. And then I might just give it a little bit of Epsom salt as well. I'm going to be watering this in a minute anyway. So that's my cucumbers. These were two what was round the back, so always check them. You can see this was nearly ripening up, so just caught it in time. So those are the two what I've got now. So always check behind your plants. I've got my pumpkin here. You can see that one's coming along nicely. Look, what I've got one down there what didn't get fertilised, so they're always grow and fall off. So someone was asking me why is that. What happens with the pumpkin plant, you get a male and a female. This is a male flower here. So what happens is those always come out first, and then when you get a female one now, there ain't no flowers to fertilise them, only once in a while. So what happens is if you get a male and a female one come out at the same time, even from another pumpkin plant, what you can do is take the flower head off, strip it back, look if there's any pollen in there before you take it off, and then what you do, you strip off the outer leaves. I don't know if I've got one what I can show you. Let me just see if I've got one round the other side what I can show you. Right, so this is your pumpkin flower. You've got the outer leaves. This one hasn't got no pollen in it because it's being wet anyway. And then you got the stem, and you will have the pollen around there. So what you do, if you see a female one and a male one come out, you can take that off as long as you see the little dusting of pollen, or if you've got a soft, very soft, like a nail brush or something like that, you can brush that around and then brush it inside the female one. or you can get this and then just gently twist it around in on the inside of that one. So that's a quick solution for you getting more pumpkins. So what I want to do is just get all these leaves off what I don't like the look of. You know, I don't like when the plant doesn't look healthy. You'll get a lot of the dead flower pods on there, but you can always take those off. We'll do around the other side. So meanwhile I'm here, just going to do the same thing. Get some bloodfish and bone. Get some Epsom salt as well, and I'm going to water that in when I'm done. Someone's asking where can you get the Epsom salt. You can order it online. You can order it from 500 grams up to a kilo or so. So I've got my Gigantigore tomatoes, and as you can see, got some nice ones on it. Just gonna prune off a couple of ones what's just covering the tomatoes. There's not a lot to prune off. As you can see, they're really nice size. But I'm just wondering if they're a form of beef tomatoes, because they're about that size. I was looking forward to them being the size of a dinner plate, but we'll see as they go along. So just all what you're doing is just taking out the ones that ain't doing anything, and just leaving so the sun can get to the fruits. I'm going to put some bloodfish and bone in there as well. Over here now. Let's see if I can get some of this out. Got some stinging nettles down here, so just going to try and get those out first, so I don't get stung. These snails. I'm just looking at my plum tree just now. I've got to keep an eye on that. You see, I've got a few plums on there that's starting to ripen up. So I've got to keep an eye on those. They're not quite ready yet, but they soon will be. So this grapevine, I've chopped it right back, and it's just a total absolute nuisance. The only reason why I don't keep it is because the grapes on it ain't all that. You can see how much it's just keeps growing and growing. This is all weed. So try not to pull out my bulbs. When it comes to this vine, you don't even know where to start on it because it just keeps growing all over the place. You can see I think if I had a arbor or something, that's just a total nuisance. So I'm going to do this, then I'll get back to you. Right everybody, so I've got most of it down. There's just the little bits at the back what I can't get to at the moment because of my back. And then I've got to get up into this corner up here. I've got that tree thing what keeps coming up every year as well. And this year it's come up twice as big, and I cut every time I keep cutting it right back down to the root. I'll put the killer and everything down there to try and kill the root, but it still keeps coming back. So what I don't like. So that's all the growth from the grapevine what just come off. So into my chard I'm going to just put some bloodfish and bone. And I'm going to water this in a minute. Got another one here. Going to put some bloodfish and bone in there. And a little bit of Epsom salt. So that's that. Right. So I'm just going to put things back into place. And then I'll be back with you in a sec. Right everybody, so I've got some of those back in their place. I've got one of my sweet potatoes here. You can see this is still moist, but just need to put some bloodfish and bone on there as well. And a little bit of Epsom salt. Go back in its place. What I have to do when you got these, you're going to get a lot of these runners. These are all the runners here. So what I usually do, I just try and keep them on top of the pot by just curling them round. Right. I've got these corn. They're coming on quite well, so I'm just going to put some bloodfish and bone around those as well. So that's those. Right, so I'm going to water those in a minute. Right, I've got my, these are sugar snap peas, so I'm just going to put some Epsom salts in this one. Got my Scotch bonnet and do some Epsom salts on those as well. You can see there's a few on there now, so hopefully we should get some from that. other ones down here, which is my bellboy, my curry ones, and green chilli. Just putting some Epsom salt in it as well. There you can see I've got some chilies on there. The bellboys haven't come out yet. Right. So I'm thinking what to put on those tomatoes. So got this pumpkin here. Just going to put some Epsom salt into that. I'm going to put some Epsom salts into this tomato. There's still, although it looks a bit dry-ish, because these are trailers, you can see the fruits are always at the bottom, and we've been harvesting those quite often, so it's all good with those. These Calabria, I don't know what these are meant to be doing. It's the first time I've grown them. But like I said, something keeps attacking the leaves. I don't know if it's a caterpillar, slug or what, because I can't see nothing. But I'm going to give those a spray before. Just going to get my scissors. I was thinking of doing some more lettuces, but I don't know if it's too late in the season now, because we're at the beginning of August. So I don't know if I'm a bit late in the season to be doing those. And as you can see, everything else is coming on alright. What corn, you can see they're strawing up now and everything. There's a few cobs around in but they're all mostly hidden. See my tomatoes have got nice lot of bunches on them. Those are aromas and golden sun. We've been picking those all the time. Those I really like. And then I've got some beefy ones at the back. But because it's a small garden, that's how I have to plant them. You might not be able to see everything what's going on, but that's how they grow. Now my sweet potatoes, you can see what's happening there. Gonna give these a little bloodfish and bone if I can get to them. So it's the same thing I do. I just wrap them round. You can see all the runners are all inside the pot, and you can see that's put on a lot of growth. Just gonna get some bloodfish and bone in there. So that just then I might just put a little sprinkling of Epsom salt on them as well, just to keep the leaves healthy. As you can see with this one, put it in an experimental bucket. You can see how that one's just coming on. So these are my broccoli. You can see they've come back, so I'm gonna trim that one up. My French beans, because I had that problem earlier, I've only got a few of them, or something kept taking the tops off of them, but I've picked quite a few pods and frozen them anyway, so I've got something from those, so I'm quite happy with that. My onions, you see, I'll still use, so I'm just going to put a little bit down the root of this pumpkin. You can see it's coming on leaps and bounds. Got one here. Don't know if that one's been fertilised, but just hope it has. Right. So more or less everything's coming on as it should do. I've got sweet potatoes behind my barbecue. You can see how those are coming on. They're starting to run and take over as well, but they're round the back, so it's not too bad. Then I've just got my flowers. So more or less now we're at the beginning of August, so this video might probably come out later on down in the year, but it's just to give you a progress of what you can do in a small garden and how I do things and sort things out. I was meant to be doing this like one video a month, but someone said they want to see the progress of how the garden grows throughout the season, especially like with the sweet potatoes. I know a lot of people don't plant them over here, but I've been planting them for a few years now, and hopefully we should get some. They're coming along nicely, so hopefully there should be some in the pots. And that's more or less how the garden's going at the moment. So don't know, I've got to look up and see if I can put any more lettuces in there, because they grow quite quickly. So if you're enjoying these videos, please don't only watch, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell another friend. This channel's not only for me, it's for everyone. If you want to send in a short video of your garden, you feel free to do so. Just send me a link in the comment section and I'll feature it in one of my upcoming videos. And if you want to reach out to me with any questions or anything, please do so. We will get back to you on them. So thank you for watching this one. Like, share and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for when our next video comes out. So you take care and see you all on the next one, and happy gardening.